Welcome back to the OVW Wrestling Television Podcast. I'm Joey.
I'm Tommy.
And guys, here we are as we discuss every television show from OVW from the time Jim Cornette took it over in 1999 until God knows when we're going to quit. Who knows? Probably 2008, to be honest with you, because that's when 07's a little rough to watch. I'm just going to be honest with you. 07's a little rough. 08's dreadful. Even worse. But guys, we're going to be discussing as we continue on, Tommy. It's the OVW Television Podcast. Let's go ahead and get started. It is September 11th of 1999. I know September 11th is more glorified after 9/11, which is in 2001. But this is 1999. This is 2 years before the actual, the towers going down. So, you're not going to see a lot of American stuff on this one. So, it's not that patriotism as you would see post 2001. But Tommy, we get the intro, "White Wedding," by Billy Idol with at the Louisville Gardens, where old girl's taking the tickets, and that's Treasure taking the tickets, ain't it?
It looks like
so. And then old buddy's smoking and drinking a beer while he's watching his fucking OVW show at the Louisville Gardens. Then you see old buddy says that Jason Lee sucks. So you guys will see it on the clips on Instagram if you guys want to check that out.
Yeah.
Tommy, we get an intro, and literally they don't even do a rundown of the show. They start off right in the beginning. Tommy,
yeah.
we're getting a OVW. Honestly, this is one of the first times that we've actually seen the OVW Championship in action on the show. Tommy, it's the OVW Championship on the line in the first match.
Yeah.
When the champion from Bolin Services, the Iron Man Rob Conway, is going to be taking on Tommy Rico Constantino.
Yes.
Old Rico gets an opportunity in this episode for the OVW Championship. I was like, fuck. I was like, damn. Hell yeah. Tommy, this match was really good.
This was a really good opening match. I enjoyed it.
Loved it. I thought it was fantastic. You could tell that Rico is putting in the fucking work. You could tell because, let's just be honest, he only debuted at least a few, literally a few months ago.
Yeah.
And he is literally fucking, putting in some work and actually doing this shit,
Yeah, he's putting in work.
And
he's being lazy like some people that showed up at fucking OVW.
We'll get into that soon.
Oh yeah, there's some lazy fucks.
But Tommy, the Damage actually comes out and hits Black and Bull Buchanan, because they're ringside, with a trash can. And Conway pulls out a chain
out of his tights.
Referee's
distracted. He's trying to get Damage from. He was distracted with that stuff. And Rob Conway pulls the chain out of his tights, hits Rico, and the referee counts 1, 2, 3. Your winner, it's still OVW champion, the Iron Man, Rob Conway.
Pretty good match. I like the finish. The finish wasn't like something stupid or out of the ordinary or something like that, right? Like
to me, it was a normal type of cheating finish.
Yeah, it was a normal type of cheating finish, and honestly, I didn't know. I knew Rico wasn't going to win the OVW Championship.
Yeah, they ain't changing Louisville Gardens.
Yeah, they're not going to change the Louisville Gardens, but I was sitting there like, damn, he's putting in some fucking work. But I was wondering And I was wondering how they were going to get out of that, and they put in a decent finish. You know, he gets knocked out by the chain. Next, Tommy, we get another Jerry the King Lawler promo. As if you guys listened to last week's episode, Jerry Lawler's going to be at the Louisville Gardens to team up with the Damager to take on Bull Buchanan and Rob Conway. Let's see what Jerry Lawler has to say this week.
Kentucky, it's going to happen this Wednesday night. The King is coming back to Louisville Gardens, and I can't wait. I am so excited about this. I'm so pumped, not only because of the match. Of course, the match is going to be great. I'm looking forward to that, but I am really looking forward to seeing all my friends and fans that I haven't seen in Louisville for years. So the King is coming back, the crown, the robe, the capes, all of that is going to be walking down the aisle in Louisville this Wednesday night. And I'm going to be walking down that aisle to take care of some serious business. Conway, Buchanan, you and Kenny know exactly what I'm talking about, because this match is going to be a little different, a little out of the ordinary. It's going to be a stretcher match, and that means that the match continues until somebody has to be hauled out on a stretcher. And to be hauled out on a stretcher, you're going to have to be hurt and hurt bad. Now, me and my partner Damager, who, by the way, I'm coming into to not really to help this guy because we're not friends by any means, but I've been asked by Jim Cornette to come in and be this guy's partner. So, Damager, I want you to know, as long as you hold up your end, I'm going to hold up my end because, buddy, I'm the King, and I'm going to show you exactly why they call me the King right there Wednesday night. Kenny, I pray that you stick your nose in there, because I understand that nobody's really gotten a hold of you yet. Nobody's really had a chance to hurt you. Well, I promise you this Wednesday night, I'm going to have that chance, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to knock that silly crown off your head, you two-bit imposter, and I'm going to run my fist so far down your throat they'll need a crane to pull it out. That's a promise from me to you, Kenny. And Buchanan and Conway, one of you two guys are going to get hurt real bad enough to have to be hauled out on a stretcher. Wednesday night, Louisville Gardens, the King is coming back.
There we go. Lawler pushing that damn Louisville Garden show, as he should, you know.
Yeah.
Lawler can cut a great promo.
Yeah, Jerry Lawler's always been good at cutting promos.
So definitely looking forward to seeing Jerry the King Lawler at the Louisville Gardens. Also, Tommy, we get a video package of Jerry the King Lawler at his finest moments.
Yeah. A Jerry the King Lawler music video hyping up that he's coming into Louisville. So that's a good way to help promote the Louisville Garden show, showing a little music video of Jerry.
Yeah. Seeing Jerry, you know, go against like Kurt Hennig holding the fucking AWA championship, taking out some of these legendary wrestlers, and it was nice to see some of that old footage. Let's go, Tommy. Next, we have the Damager comes out for a promo with Dean Hill. Let's find out what the Damager has to say, who's going to be the partner of Jerry the King Lawler at the Louisville Gardens.
As you've already seen, I've already brought the ruckus in here tonight. Rico, wrong place, wrong time. Sorry about your luck. You see, bowling services, they don't follow the rules. And neither does the Damager. And neither does my partner this Wednesday night, Jerry the King Lawler. You see, it's going to be a stretcher match. There are no rules. And one or both of our opponents have to be carried out in order for us to win. And that's just fine with me, and that's just fine with the King. Well, with all the bowling services stuff, I'm feeling a little bit like a matador looking at all their BS. Yeah, sure, they carried me out of St. Therese a couple weeks ago, but if you do the math, it took 3 of them to do it. And on TV a while back, they cracked my cranium and I was bleeding all over the place. Once again, if you do the math, it took 4 of them. And all that means to me is I get them one by one, maybe with a garbage can, Maybe with a steel chair, maybe I'll just sneak up from behind and stab him right in the back. But come Louisville Gardens, come Wednesday night, I'm putting heads to bed, and every last load of BS is getting carried out. We'll be back.
So there we go. There's a Damages promo talking about Louisville Gardens teaming up with Jerry Lawler and you know what happened.
By any means necessary to get rid of bowling services.
Absolutely, and damn, I want to see that match. I ain't gonna lie to you, but
no, I do too.
Next, Tommy, we actually have a match where it's going to be Big Bull Buchanan as he takes on Smooth Johnny Spade.
Smooth Johnny Spade.
We should mention as well that when the Damager hit Bull Buchanan with the trash can, Bull started to bleed. So he has a little bit of blood coming down his cranium there. And Tommy, let's just be honest here.
This was a typical squash match.
Absolutely.
Bull Buchanan dominated pretty fly Smooth Johnny Spade.
He beat
two big leg drops on him.
Well, hold on. Tommy, did you see the big belly to belly that he did? He nearly threw him across the ring.
Yeah.
Big belly to belly, that huge fucking suplex. Did you see him do the old school like the Undertaker does? He walked on the ropes and did the arm thing. And then Tommy, he hits him with two.
He hits Smooth Johnny Spade with the two big leg drops, as he calls the lockdown.
Off the top rope.
Yeah.
And then Tommy, he gets the 1, 2, 3, and he starts beating down Johnny Spade at the end of the match as well. Starts punching him in the damn head.
Yep.
The Damager comes out, hits Mr. Black and Bull in the back with a chair, and then Bolin has to grab. Well, no, wait. He hits Mr. Black on the outside with the chair.
Yeah.
Then he gets into the ring, and Tommy, he hits Bull Buchanan literally in the back of the fucking head.
In the back of the head, yeah.
He hits him in the back of the head with that steel chair. I was like, God damn, I know that has to hurt. Because I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if he was trying to hit him in the back and Bull moved, or what happened. But he ended up hitting. Yeah, he literally hit him in the back of the fucking head with that chair, and we see the damage of Powder as Bolin gets into the ring and tries to calm the big bull down. Then, Tommy, we actually have a little promo about the WWF. Now, we can't play it right here, but we can play it on our Instagram. Wink, wink, nod, nod. So if you guys want to check out that little promo from the WWF, you guys can check it out on our Instagram. What it is, it's going to be, I believe, October 19th, 7:30 p.m. at Freedom Hall in Louisville, Kentucky. They're going to have it's going to be SmackDown. SmackDown's coming to Freedom Hall. The reason why we can't play it on the show is because you hear the SmackDown theme in the background, and fucking WWE will flag us for the goddamn fucking for the music. You know, the D D D D D D D D. You know the SmackDown theme. But they talk about Stone Cold, The Rock, Triple H, The Undertaker, over 40 WWF superstars is going to be right there in Louisville, Kentucky at Freedom Hall. And of course, me and Tommy grew up poor, still am kind of poor, so we never got to go to these shows. Unfortunately, we wish we could have. We were able to go to some of these OVW shows, not the Louisville ones, but the one that came to our town. We got to go to a lot of those, but nonetheless, just wanted to mention that. Then Tommy, they show us the clips of the I Quit match between Flash and Rico Constantino at the St. Teresa's Gym show. And they didn't mention that there was going to be an I Quit match on last week's episode. I guess maybe they did. Okay, maybe I wasn't paying too much attention on that, but nonetheless,
at St. Teresa's Gym, they were going to have an I Quit match, Rico versus Flash.
now that he's saying that, now that you're saying that, now I kind of remember. But nonetheless,
And Trailer Park Trash got involved, wrapped Flash's leg into the ring post twice.
yeah.
And then Rico gets Flash in the figure 4 leg lock, and Flash gives up.
So
the winner of that match, Rico Constantino.
At St. Teresa's Gym.
Right there with the curtain.
Yeah.
See the curtain on the goddamn
yeah.
windows. God damn, St. Teresa was cheap, weren't they? God damn.
It's a gym.
And don't forget, Dean Hill sitting there right at a raggedy table with the boom box and the ring bell.
It's a shoestring budget, Tom. It's a shoestring budget.
That's right. Danny Davis lived above his means on it. He fucking made sure you're going cheap in this motherfucker.
That's right, damn it. But Trailer Park Trash comes out during that match.
Unlike someone else is running OVW.
Oh, that's true.
Ain't that right, Al fucking Snow? Fuck you. How many times I gotta say you took OVW and ruined it in the fucking ground, you fucking gray haired motherfucker? Fuck you,
I think in 2003 and 2004 we're gonna see Al Snow on commentary during some of those videos. Unfortunately, so be looking forward to that. Good Lord. But as you said, Trailer Park Trash actually rams his leg into the ring post, and that's where Rico Constantino actually beat Flash in that I Quit match at St. Teresa's Gym. Tommy, we get back to the show, and it's gonna be Danger Zone Juan Hurtado as he
takes on Flash.
Now, Tommy,
hold on. Last week, Juan Hurtado needed some money because he needed to wash his fucking Star gear, and now he's back being fan favorite here.
Apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
Tommy, Flash grabs the mic and he has something to say before this match begins.
Right now, I am sick and tired of all these people already starting to chant, I quit, I quit. I want to make something perfectly clear. I never quit in that match. Rico Constantino, all you've got to do is shake the referee's hand and Trailer Park Trash's hand, because that was the biggest bunch of bull that night. I never gave up. The referee, he does not like me, so he gave you that match. Now, I will deal with you later. Trailer Park Trash, again, you have stuck your nose in business that does not concern you. So, this Wednesday night, you want a Trailer Park street fight. Your rules, your kind of match. Well, let me make something clear. This is not your rules, and this is not your kind of match. I have never cared about the rules. This is my match. You have got to beat me in what I consider my game. So, you are losing it, Dean, to what has come to Helter Skelter. I have told you, you and everybody here has got to fear me. I am going to make so much noise down here. The World Wrestling Federation is going to have no choice but to give me a contract. Because you see, when I eliminate each and every one of these people down here, there was only one place for me to go, and that is up there, and I will take care of each and every one of them. So Wednesday night, Trailer Park Street Fight, I am going to destroy you in what you think is your kind of match. Now, for being ripped off this past week, I am not going to wrestle tonight.
What?
So, Juan, you do not belong in the ring with me to begin with, so I am going to forfeit this match. No, shut your mouth.
Well, it's all about jealousy, folks. Flash is jealous.
So, Joe Wheeler, you can go ahead and raise his hand, because I forfeit. I am going to save myself for Wednesday night, because Trailer Park Trash, there are going to be no excuses. You're going to get every bit of me, and that is more than you're going to be able to handle. So go ahead, Joe. Raise his hand. I forfeit the match.
He's forfeiting the
Tommy, he's forfeiting the match against
So
Danger Zone
Juan
Hurtado.
Hurtado with a big upset here over Flash.
Now, Tommy, do you agree that Juan Hurtado doesn't belong in the ring with Flash Flanagan?
Oh, I agree with that. I agree with that all the way.
I agree with that all the way. As well. Well, Tommy, Flash doesn't like the way that Joe Wheeler, great referee by the way, one Neil Joe Wheeler, and
he says, "Let me show you how to raise his hand."
yeah, let me show you how to raise his hand.
And then he clotheslines Juan out of his star tights.
And Tommy, he starts putting the beat down on him.
Yep.
Comes down to he's fucking hitting him with a chair, the fucking springboard leg drop.
He's roughing up old Juan.
But Tommy, Juan does come back, but it's short lived.
He started coming back, and boy howdy, he made a comeback all right.
Yeah, he came back all right.
Into the corner. Fucking remember that fucking botch there
With the chair?
Fucking Juan whips Flash into the corner, and fucking Flash raises up, and fucking him and Juan got stuck at the goddamn corner.
Well, Tommy, did you also see the DDT where Juan just kind of rolled over fucking?
Yeah, he just rolled over.
He literally rolled over Flash. It looked horrible.
And then fucking Flash goes, "You're gonna have to move back, Airstar," and fucking hits the whiplash on Juan Hurtado. Counts his own count, 1, 2, 3, and Flash goes, "I'm the fucking winner." There's your old star right there, Juan, there on the ground there.
But technically, I guess Juan
Hurtado gets the big upset win here over Flash. And Flash goes, "Well, let me give you a little something extra."
You always need a little something extra. But Tommy, we go to break and we come back with a Nick Dinsmore promo.
Nick Dinsmore.
And right after that, we get a Buddy Landel promo. So, guys, you're going to be hearing both promos in this clip. So, it's back to back. So, let's go ahead and show you guys Nick Dinsmore promo. Then, straight after Nick Dinsmore, it's going to be Buddy Landel with Kenny the King Bolin by his side.
So Kenny Bolin wants to put $5,000 on Nick Dinsmore's hand, and then Buddy Landel, I trust you, and you stab me in the back for the money? Well, Wednesday night at the Gardens, Buddy Landel, you better believe that you're going to meet the best wrestler in the OVW. And when I beat you, it's going to be nothing more than another win under my belt.
It's coming Wednesday night, Kenny. September the 15th at the Gardens. Me and Nick Dinsmore there. You're going to have my money, right?
Oh, I'll have a big old fat check waiting on you when you get there, bud.
Don't make me hurt you, Kenny. I want cash.
Well, I
Cash.
can arrangements with Mr. Black. We'll get the cash. You just take care of Dinsmore
Let me tell you,
Wednesday night.
I want cash before I go to the ring. Now, let me tell you what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to eliminate this problem, I'm going to take Mr. Dinsmore all the way out of the occasion. Because Mr. Dinsmore, apparently you ain't heard about the Nature Boy Buddy Landell. I wouldn't give a crippled crab a crunch. And let me tell you something, all you big fat frauds out there that color your face paint on with colored crayons, come down and see a real man. Louisville, Kentucky, you ain't got nothing going on for you. You ain't got a baseball team. You don't have a football team. The only thing you got to be proud of is that September the 15th, the Nature Boy Buddy Landell, Kenny Bowling Services with my cash. Right, I'll have your cash. I'll have your cash. Okay. Coming to the Garden. I'm taking you out, Nick Dinsmore.
The Nick Dinsmore promo, but let's just be honest. Dinsmore's promos never really got too much better. Let's just be honest here. I love Nick Dinsmore to death. He's a fantastic wrestler, for crying out loud. I have the Eugene fucking figure sitting right here. Love Nick Dinsmore, but come on, man. But Tommy, Buddy Landell, man. Buddy Landell.
He's making sure Kenny's going to pay his ass.
There you go. He goes, I'm going to have the check. No. No check. Cold hard cash. That's what we're going to have. Cash in hand before I go to the ring. Before I do this. And fucking love it. I absolutely love it. You like the promo, Tommy?
Oh, yeah. Buddy Landell's promo was great.
Then
and Nick
Tommy
Dinsmore's was okay.
Yeah. Next, Tommy, we get a match.
Get that yawn out of there.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm tired. I'm working 6 days a week, and
Give him a break. He's working 6 days a week.
Yeah. Well, and not only that, but I also do a lot of other things on the side. Like, as you know, guys edit this podcast as well as the
he's doing a whole bunch of other stuff.
I do a lot of stuff, guys. So I'm sorry if the yawn bothers you. I'm sorry, but nonetheless, Tommy, we get a debut of one of your favorites of all time.
Yes, I've been waiting for this.
Now, Tom,
we've done this.
Yeah, we should mention his former gimmick. Now he has a new gimmick, guys. We've talked about this guy in the past, but he has a different gimmick now. Tommy, I'm gonna let you handle it. Go ahead.
That been waiting for this ever since we've been doing this podcast. I've been waiting. I didn't want to see him as that other guy.
Yes.
We're going to see the debut of, from Mexico City, Mexico, Lowrider. And I know a guy that looks like Lowrider.
Yes, we do. Tommy, now this is the debut of Lowrider. Now, Tommy, Lowrider was in OVW previously, and we've talked about him. What was his previous gimmick?
Rasputin.
From Mother Russia,
It was Rasputin.
Well, Tommy, he has went back to his roots. He's no longer from Mother Russia.
Fuck being part of the Putin family. Yeah. He said, no, I'm doing one better. I'm from Mexico City, Mexico. Lowrider.
Tommy, so we're going to be seeing Lowrider as he takes on the OVW Light Heavyweight Champion.
And by the way, Lowrider's is going to be the future OVW Light Heavyweight Champion, baby. Lowrider.
Sure he is. And then with the Sexette Danica by his side,
we got
Sean Casey.
And
what'd you think about this match, Tommy?
It was decent.
Nothing to write home about, to be honest with you. Well, I actually think his match at last week's episode against the Eagle was better than this. But then again,
I did too. But when I heard Mexico City, Mexico Lowrider, boy, I was invested.
Lowrider.
I was fucking invested. And by the way, y'all, he's going to be in the clip of the. I'm going to put him on Instagram. By the way, you're going to see old Lowrider, baby.
Lowrider. Tommy, he gets hit with the mind blower as well, which
he did better than. He did a better job on selling that mind blower than the Eagle last week.
I do have to agree on that one. Absolutely. He did sell it a lot better than the Eagle did. The
And
mind blower.
1, 2, 3, and your winner, Sexy Sean Casey.
As he goes to the top and wiggles his gyrating hips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then Tommy, we get Bowling Services as they come out for another promo. Let's see what Bowling has to say.
First of all, I'm the real second. I got a question for you. Take a look at my head. Where were you at?
Oh, we should mention this is Bull Buchanan talking, by the way.
Yeah.
He ended up grabbing the mic from Kenny Bowling. So let me replay that real fast.
First of all, I'm the real second. I got a question for you. Take a look at my head. Where were you at when that punk was gouging me open with a trash can, boy? Hey, I was taking care of the gold, big man, for Bowling Services. The Gardens, I'll be on the case. At Louisville Gardens, you better be watching my back, because if you're not, I'll be on your case. Whoa, boys, we will handle this at the next board meeting. We'll take care of this. We should be in a jovial mood. We should be in a party mood. It's the King Jerry Lawler's coming back to the Louisville Gardens. And I know I'm going to be having a big party because it's going to be the last night that anybody ever sees Jerry the King Lawler standing erect. He's going to be put away once and for all because I'm sick of him copying me. I'm sick of him trying to mimic his career off of me. My hair. Jerry Lawler has copied my hair since the first day he ever laid eyes on me. Remember that goatee he used to have? Well, after he met me, he never even wore the goatee again. He was doing everything he could to look like me, and why shouldn't he? I'm great, and I taught him everything he knows. But I got one word for that little Mongolian stomper look-alike, the damager. You're probably his illegitimate stepson. You have stuck your nose in this man's business, and you can cut with the Porky chant right now. It can cut. What you've done, son, is gone and got the big man mad. And there ain't going to be no repercussions down there. I said shut up. Shut up. I'm trying to do an interview here. There ain't going to be nobody to stop the match, and there ain't going to be nobody to enforce the rules on this man here. So down there, if he pile drives you in the ring, there ain't going to be anybody can do anything about it. If he takes you to a concession stand and pile drives you in a big tub of mustard, there ain't anything anybody can do about it. If he takes you out in the parking lot and pile drives you through a stop sign, there ain't anything anybody can do about it, and we'll be through with you. But don't get up and leave because the match ain't going to be over. Because that turns me to the Iron Man, Rob Conway. I have taught this man exactly the art of throwing fire, which Jerry Lawler thinks he's so good at. Well, I can assure you, Jerry Lawler, when Rob Conway gets done with you, I don't know how many of these idiots can reflect back to that little situation they had down in Waco, David Koresh's problem. Well, that's going to look like a family picnic compared to what you're going to look like, Lawler. But I can assure you, I will have a broom at ringside. I will sweep your remains up into a bucket, put you on a stretcher, and call you out, boy, because it's all going to be over, and then I'll be the only king. Rob Conway will be the master of fire. He will be the man as far as the pile driver is concerned, and then there's going to be a big celebration party for Bowling Services. And I can assure you, and you better shut up. I can assure you, Jerry, you're going to get a good deal. You're going to get a fair deal. You're going to get an honest deal. But the big final deal is going to be yours, Lawler and Damager. You've got my word on it.
There's Kenny Bowling cutting his promo about what he's going to do to Lawler and the Damager, as well as Tommy. We see a little dissension between Bull Buchanan and Rob Conway because Rob Conway didn't come out to help anybody either.
Well, he said he was too busy defending his OVW championship.
He did defend his OVW championship, and he decided not to help with the trash can situation with Black and Bull. But great promo by Kenny. Kenny sitting there talking about, Lawler's taking everything from him, the goatee, clean shave, the fucking hair, which is all bullshit. We know that, fucking Kenny Boland's a big Jerry Lawler fan and was, that's why he looked up to Lawler.
Well, everybody looks up to Lawler.
Everybody looks up to Lawler. You got to realize this, guys. This is the Louisville Memphis area, and when you think about the Louisville Memphis area, Tommy, what's one of the biggest wrestling names to ever come out of the Louisville Memphis area?
Jerry Lawler.
Jerry the King Lawler. So, Tommy, let's go into the main event of this episode of OVW. We have Trailer Park Trash coming out drinking a beer again. And he's going to be taking on one half of the OVW Southern Tag Team Champions of the Suicide Blondes of Rip Rogers. Now,
you're wrong.
What? How am I wrong?
He's taking Trailer Park Trash is taking on the OVW Southern Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, yeah, that's what Dean Hill said. That's what he said. And Cornette looks at him and goes, the Southern Heavyweight Champion. He goes, oh, my apologies. The OVW Southern Tag Team Champion of Rip Rogers. Now, I will say this. The match was okay, but it was very short because they were low on time.
Yeah.
Cornette even said that. He goes, this match is a little low. The television show's a little low on time.
So if this match don't end, we'll do it next week.
Yeah. If this match doesn't have a conclusion, we'll see about next week. Well, Tommy, Flash comes out, gets on the apron, starts fucking around with the crowd. Well, Trailer Park Trash didn't like that. He knocked Flash off the apron, and he dove. He did a toothpaste suicida.
I couldn't believe Trailer Park Trash could do that.
I know, shit. We've never seen him leap over the rope like that.
I've never seen that before.
And Tommy, he starts beating down Flash because they're going to have their big trailer park fight at the Louisville Gardens. So hey, anything fucking goes. They can go anywhere they want or fight anywhere they want or whatever, And Tommy, we get a big schmoz at the end. They get in the ring and they start punching each other and rolling around on the ground, and well, that's the end of the show for the OVW show. Tommy, what did you think about the September 11th, 1999 episode of OVW?
Well, I did enjoy the OVW Championship match with Rob Conway and Rico.
I will have to say,
that's probably the best match on the show.
That was the best match on the show. That was the first match, the OVW title against Conway versus Rico.
But this show to me was to hype up the Louisville Garden show mainly.
Yeah, it was. Once again, these television shows are used for that purpose. Let's just be honest. They are used to promote the bigger shows. Like hell, for crying out loud, some of the St. Teresa's gym shows get some better matches sometimes than some of these OVW television shows do. That's kind of sad, but it does happen though. But definitely it's a vehicle. You got to realize back in this time. Now I will say this later on that does change a little bit, especially because I think it's in 2001, I believe.
They closed the Louisville Gardens.
Yeah, they closed either late 2000 or early 2001. They actually closed the Louisville Gardens, so they can't do any more big shows at the Louisville Gardens
anymore.
Yeah, there anymore. So this will end at some point, right? So just to let you guys know that. But this is a vehicle to get people to come to the Louisville Garden shows, kind of same way Memphis did. The Memphis television shows. What did you want to do? Where did you want to go? You wanted to go to the the Monday at the Mid-South Coliseum to see the fucking big shows there in Memphis, that's what the vehicle was. This is the same deal, But I will say this: match of the night was Conway and Rico. The rest of the show was pretty much geared towards just what's going to be happening towards the Louisville Gardens, which is
Hyping up the
fine.
Louisville Garden Show.
Which is fine. I enjoy that shit. I really
That's
do.
no problem.
Like, these shows actually made me want to actually really check out this Louisville Garden show, but unfortunately, if anybody has any footage of it, it'll possibly be like OVW itself or the WWE. Because I know that WWE did buy their tape library, but did they just buy the television or did they buy everything? That's the thing. Well, up to a certain point, that is. I know later they ain't going to buy 08, I can tell you that much. But
they made sure of that. They killed
that
OVW at that time. We
yeah,
injected it.
yeah,
They
we
injected it.
we
with a
injected
fucking orange.
yeah, oranges from Florida. That's why they went to Florida. But nonetheless, enjoy the show, guys. Come back because we're going to be continuing this year of OVW in 1999 as we get into 2000, 2001. Guys, you're going to be starting to see some of these younger stars, these bigger stars that you go see in WWE: Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, Batista, John Cena, Shelton Benjamin, Charlie Haas. Guys, you're going to be seeing some really good stuff in the future. Rene Dupree, anybody you could think of that came through OVW, Dolph Ziggler, the Spirit Squad. Now, granted, the Spirit Squad was way better in OVW because they were single league compared to when they were fucking cheerleaders, but nonetheless, you guys are going to see everything, right? So, guys, please continue on with watching our OVW television show podcast because we appreciate it. Also, if you guys want to check out the WR podcast, which is going to be on the same feed as Spotify, if you guys want to check it out with just audio version, you guys can check that out, as well as if you guys want to watch the video version right here on YouTube. So, also, make sure that you guys follow us on Twitter, or as they call it now, X, I guess. Follow us there at Wrestle Rampage. You can also follow us on Instagram. That's actually where you'll see the clips from the OVW shows. Now, we will not show the promos because we played them on the show. So you'll be actually seeing some clips from the actual show if you guys want to check that out. So make sure you guys check that out on our Instagram. And guys, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you guys next time.